Hello! Oh, Jesus Christ, whatever. Hello, and welcome to this video. Today, we are doing an artist versus photographers. Woo! An artist versus photographers challenge, I guess. We both picked a topic, and I made an illustration out of that topic, and Philip here
did it in photography. My name's Philip, by the way. I'm the photographer.
Yes, he did a photo session, but you only can use one photo. So he made a photo based on the topic. So what was the topic, Philip?
Our topic for this challenge was solitude, and we each had a different approach to this.
Yes. So you can see that it is a drawing on screen right now. So I'm going to go first on explaining my process and how I got to the final result of my illustration. So, I was having a lot of difficulties. You didn't see the sketching process, and that was not by design. I just completely forgot to record it. But I was having some difficulties with what I wanted to do, because I knew I wanted to do a portrait, and that's it. That's all I knew I wanted to do. I wanted to do a portrait. I was sick and tired of drawing people half up. So I did a portrait, and it's of this lady. And what had came together, you can talk to, by the way, you can ask questions. That as what came together was basically, I was thinking about Victorian mourning fashion, not mourning as in sunrise, mourning as in somebody has died.
Was that also with the thought of the hair, or was there a different process of thinking of the hair?
I just wanted some cool swirlies. I'm not even gonna lie. I just wanted to kind of look like it was blowing in the wind and had some cool swirlies. So I was thinking of Victorian mourning fashion, and I only got there in middle of coloring. I'm like, I know what to do, but I was having a bit of trouble with the coloring in the beginning. But basically with Victorian mourning fashion, there's a whole type of traditions when it comes to when someone would die in your family, or your husband would die or something, and basically they would have to wear black and then start integrating different colors as the year or so went on. So what I've gone for is this woman at the beginning of her mourning process, and she's sad, but in my mind she's not sad because she just lost her husband. She's sad because now she has to wear black for basically the entire year.
That'd be such a drag, just one tone color for the entire year. But then again, that's probably me.
Yeah, most people just wear black anyways. But I feel like she's a woman of high stature. She really likes dresses. She really likes fashion. So it sucks for her. Now she has to just wear this one color for the entire year. So she's looking beautiful. She's looking very solid. And what was
Solitude.
Solitude. She's sitting there, I'm assuming at the funeral, in her solitude. And people would think, oh, look at her. She's really missing her husband. But it's her being ugh, I have to wear black for the rest of the year. And even though it's a very moody piece, the mood only comes in when I start doing lighting. Though it's a very moody piece, there is a lot of just random thought put into it that I feel doesn't really make that much sense. But I enjoyed doing her, and that's my dues. That's what I did.
What time of day are you trying to go for here? Exactly?
I was going for a nighttime, but this makes no sense, but this is what was going on in my head. It'd be they're at the funeral, but I thought it was more a Viking funeral, where they burn the body. Okay. That's why there's a lot of when we get to the what's it called? When we get to the lighting part, it's very yellow and red behind her. It's she's walking away.
I thought that was more daylight.
No, that's not what it was supposed to convey. That's why the background's dark.
Wow, okay.
And that's why she's in darkness. It's just the bright light of the fire behind her.
I thought maybe a lamppost even, or sunset around that time.
Yeah, but if I was doing sunset, I would have made the background lighter.
It's fair enough.
Or like a sunset-y color. Or I would have, for like the multiply layer to put her in shadow, I would have made it like orange or something. But it's like a blue, so that means it's night in my mind.
Like using fire as a lighting source, like compared to like just daytime light, it comes with its own challenges and perks too.
Yeah, I'm not very good at lighting. I kind of just like, I know very basic stuff, so I'm like, I can make something vaguely look like it's lit.
I mean, if it's like if it's coming from like a fireplace, then you have to like kind of give like this warm glow. I feel like
there's a warm glow. You just can't see it right now because we're not there.
I know, we're still waiting for this to come by.
We're still waiting for the lighting portion of the.
What was your inspiration for that veil part?
I just thought it looked cool. I like ornate things, and I just thought it would look cool to have like a veil on her head. Plus, I was trying to hide her big ass forehead.
Did you think about like putting the veil over the face, or like what was your thought process of leaving the face open?
I wanted the face to be visible, and that was my process. That's it. And that's my picture. Now it's on to you.
Well, speaking of
fire
and fire, yeah, my piece is a candle in a wooden hand. So this part of the video, it's not going to be as long as you can see with like the post-editing stuff. The setting up for all this lighting I had to do took way longer than any of my post-process stuff.
You could have recorded yourself, you know.
I know, but it's kind of like...
It was annoying. You're like, yes. I don't want to do that. I don't want to set up my iPhone while I'm recording things.
Not too much. No, it's not too fun. But anyways, my thought for the Solitude challenge was, what's something that's like... My first thought was like, just a lot of like darkness around something.
Same.
Yeah, and my first thought was I had this image in my head of like just like some hand holding a candle for like a good while, and this kind of like fits in like with the theme of like solitude, just like being like alone in like this atmosphere. What I tried to like do with this particular photo is have the arm lead up to the candle, like where the main source is, like just to like help lead your attention towards it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You like a good leading eye.
Yeah, just like leading the viewer's attention right to it. I was thinking about maybe putting the fingers like more downwards to the flame. That way it might center on it, but that may have just been too much. And
you don't want to burn your wooden hand.
It didn't burn, but some of the wax did like end up dripping on it though. Like, I got most of it off. It still works. It's just inconvenience.
Yeah.
And like all I'm just really doing here is like lowering down the brightness.
How did you get that blue lighting on it?
Oh, the blue lighting? Yeah. So I have like this whole...
I should probably speak up. How did you get that blue lighting on it?
So I have this like whole 3 light setup and stuff. I also have these 2 LED bulbs. But the thing is, my light setup does not accept these LED bulbs. So I had to use a lamp. Like just some regular lamp. In order to like have this light change whatsoever. So this effect you're seeing right here is coming from like a regular lamp with an LED light in it. I think it's like not too bad, but again, it's not as powerful as I would like it to be.
Yeah, I've seen the behind the scenes of you making some of these pictures. There's more obviously, but this is the one he chose for the challenge. And it was a mess. He was just in his murder basement. And not an actual murder basement, but he was just in his basement. Just like, there was like lamps and just wires everywhere, and then just the tiniest chair in the middle of all of it. It was great.
Yeah, like for this photo particularly, because this hand doesn't have its own way of stabilizing, I ended up just using like some wood logs I found in the basement to hold it up, honestly. So that's what you see in the bottom left there and stuff. And yeah.
Anything else you need to say about it? Like post-production?
Not too much, because the only thing I did for this was just lowering that some of the blue area to like make it more dim and stuff. Like honestly not too much, but honestly I'm pretty proud of like what I did though. Again, there's more work setting up the whole lighting stuff than the post edit process for this, because again, I just want to like dim it right now, honestly, you know?
Okay, well, that was cool. That was a fun challenge. And honestly, I don't know if, like, we should pick a winner. That seems very non-productive. We're both creatives, we both did a cool thing, and we are going to be doing more of these cool things.
This is going to be the first in a series.
Yeah, so it's exciting. Okay, on to the intro. On to the outro!
Outro.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you want to see me and my art, you can follow me on Instagram at The Sparkling Dumpster.
And you can also follow me on Instagram at Philip McCubb for all my photography stuff.
Goodbye!